Hello world. So as you know, when this fatigue jacket goes on, I'm in my power suit because I'm on a quest to live young and free. Right now, I'm in a freedom fight because I believe that we all should be just exhibiting all the characteristics to just find our freedom and just not live in fear anymore. So about 2 weeks ago, my website, IamAshleyIman.com, was released, and I received 3 questions from my website, which were cool. So I figured instead of me reaching out via email, I would answer the questions on YouTube. So let's see. So the first question was, I would like to know what the transition period looked like when you began to change your mindset. So let me just say this. During my period of darkness, I was just down, and I figured that the only thing I could do was I could either wish or I could work. And during the time that I was wishing, I wasn't doing anything. I meant, instead of eating 5 times a day, I might have eaten maybe 2 times a day. Just I did everything in the least bit. There was no prayer, there was no reading, there was no networking, there was no really going outside the house. I was really living in darkness, almost pretty much at a point of depression. What I realized was that if I didn't get up and move my feet, then I would not move forward. And there was no one else that could do it for me. My parents couldn't do it, my son couldn't do it, my friends couldn't do it. I had to put on my big girl pants and just really do it for myself. When I realized that the strides that I was taking were actually pushing me forward, I realized that the power was in my hand and that life was just a big old jigsaw puzzle, and in order to find peace, you have to look up. And I mean peace to the puzzle as in P-E-A-C-E. Outside of God, I realized I could not do anything, and that was the missing link that I was missing. So during my transition period, when I decided to just stop feeling guilty for myself, stop being upset that I went to school and that my career was being like tarnished by just outside forces, when I realized that I had control of my life, I just decided to do things a little bit differently. Let's see, the next question was, were there any particular exercises that you did to help change your mindset? Yes, I prayed, I read, and I continued to move forward. I started going to the gym. I got a personal trainer. I just did personal activities to make Ashley better. And where did you find your ambition and courage? I found my ambition and courage in a little 48-pound little boy that was about 3 feet tall, because he can't do anything for himself. It was all me. When I realized that his life basically was going to be a reflection of what I poured into him, I realized I needed to get off my butt and do a little bit more, and that I wasn't going to let any outside forces, any corporations, any stakeholders take away from my family. I control what we eat. Freedom over fear.